Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing some of my absolute favorite makeup products. I wanted it to be a January favorites video, but I know I'm too late for that. So these are the products that I'm loving so far in 2023. And yes, the makeup look that I've created today is actually my go-to makeup look these days. I've been using every single product that I've used today, and by go-to makeup routine I mean whenever I'm going for a full face of makeup look, these are the products that I'm using these days. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So I wanted to share only makeup products in today's video because I have so many of them that I cannot include any skincare products, but I couldn't help myself but talk about this one skincare product that I'm so obsessed with and I just cannot stop using. This is the True Cream Moisturizing Bomb from Belif, and it's for normal to dry skin, and I really love this moisturizer. This is a really expensive moisturizer and I don't want this to get over because then I'll have to purchase a new one because I love it so much. So this is how the cream looks like. It's a beautiful moisturizing cream and it just melts into your skin, makes your skin look so glowy, and you actually just need a very little product. You literally need the tiniest bit of this moisturizer and it actually goes a very long way. It covers your entire face. And I recently found out that Belif is actually a Korean skincare brand, and I've never really tried a lot of K-beauty skincare brands. So I'm really excited to try more Korean skincare brands, because if this is what Korean skincare brands gives you, then I really want to try more of it. I love this moisturizer. I think if you have normal to dry skin and if you can afford to try this moisturizer at least once in your life, then you should definitely go ahead and try it. It is extremely moisturizing, so beautiful on the skin, just melts into your skin, and I love using this before makeup as well. It looks beautiful on my skin. Let's talk about some primers now. If you don't already know, I am obsessed with glowy primers and this is my current favorite obsession. These are the K-Beauty primer drops. And I have two shades in these. The first one is Champagne Shimmy, and then I have the shade Rosy Twirl. Rosy Twirl, just like the name says, has a very rosy pink kind of a shift, and the shade Champagne Shimmy is a champagne-y color, which actually suits my skin tone the best. But even this shade looks good on my skin. I've used the shade Rosy Twirl today and I love it. It's good for dry skin people out there. If you have very oily skin, then I'm sure that you will not like this product because it has that very oily slip to it. But the shimmers in this product are beautiful. It does not have any visible chunky glitter or shimmer particles. It is just a beautiful strobe. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating. You can see it has absolutely no shimmers or glitters, but it just has that little bit of strobe to it, which makes your skin look extremely juicy and plump. I love using this on my base, and every single foundation sits so beautifully with this primer. It looks beautiful. It has that little bit of slip to it and it just sits beautifully on my skin. I love it. If you have a lot of dry patches on your skin and you're looking for a good primer that would not accentuate your dry patches, try this out. You will really like it. The only drawback about this product is the dispenser. I don't know why it comes in this dropper like packaging, because the texture of this product is not really appropriate for this kind of a packaging. I mean, the packaging is not appropriate for this texture because it has a slightly thick goopy texture to it, and the dropper never picks up proper amount of product. I wish this came in a squeezy tube. I think that would be more convenient. My next favorite glow product is this Illuminating moisturizer from Sugar. I'm sure a lot of you beauty lovers have already tried this product out. It's nothing new. A lot of people love this product already, but I tried this very recently and I'm loving this so much. I don't know why I never tried this. It's a great dupe of the MAC Strobe Cream actually. This is their Bling Leader Illuminating Moisturizer in the shade Gold Diggin. This is how the product looks like, and again it has very fine shimmer particles. it's not that visible on the skin, and it has the most beautiful glow ever. And it is also very moisturizing, so you can skip a moisturizer before makeup and you can just go in with this illuminating moisturizer, and this will give you a beautiful glow on your skin. It has a little bit of gold shift to it. I think I have to do a separate video where I'm sharing all of my favorite illuminators and illuminating primers and everything, because I love them so much, and I love getting my hands on every single glowy product these days. Moving on to concealer, this is the concealer that I've been using these days. This is by Huda Beauty, and it's their Faux filter concealer in the shade Praline, and this is my exact skin color. Like, it's the exact shade, the exact undertone that I would need to cover my dark circles. I don't like to use it anywhere on my face because it looks slightly orange on my face. But it is just the perfect color to cover my dark circles. So if you have really deep dark circles, then just try and get a shade darker so that it covers your dark circles really well, and then you can use a light concealer to highlight your features and all of that. But this concealer is so beautiful for my under eyes, and this is actually the first time that I tried a high-end concealer and I just fell in love with it. It looks flawless underneath my eyes. It gives you that very flawless airbrush kind of a finish, and it blends beautifully. I love using a brush to blend my concealer first, and then I just go in with a beauty blender. It gives you a very soft matte kind of a finish. It's great for dry skin. If you have dry skin, you will love this formula. The only issue that I have with this concealer is that it creases a little bit underneath my eyes. So if you know me, you know that my favorite concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Caramel, and that one actually creases a lot less compared to all the other concealers that I've tried. This one creases a little bit more than the Fit Me concealer, but that's not an issue because I always set my under eyes really well and it lasts me throughout the day. So yes, this is my favorite concealer. Do try it out. It's always on a great discount on Nykaa. And the trick that I like to do these days to cover the hyperpigmentation underneath my eyes, my dark circles, is to mix a little bit of orange color corrector with my concealer. It does look a little orange once blended out, but once you do your foundation and your loose powder and everything, it looks perfectly fine, especially after loose powder, because the Fit Me loose powder has a little bit of coverage as well. So it gives a very flawless finish and it covers the under eyes really well. You will not see any grayness underneath your eyes, which is really good. So the orange corrector that I'm loving these days is by Swiss Beauty, and I actually had no idea that Swiss Beauty has color correctors as well. I actually found it out on Purple. It's not available on Nykaa for some reason, but it was available on Purple and it is so damn cheap. I got this corrector for only 180 or 190 rupees if I'm not wrong. It is extremely cheap and the quality of this corrector is really good. I also have a Swiss Beauty concealer, so I already knew that their products are good quality. So if you're very new to color correctors and you don't want to buy any expensive color corrector, then do try this out. It's really cheap and really good quality. Then for my base, I'm loving this Fit Me Fresh Tint. It's a new launch by Maybelline, and it's a very controversial product because of their shade range and everything, but the formula is so good. I have to say that this product is genuinely really good. The shade range is horrible. They just have 9 shades if I'm not wrong, and I have the shade number 8, and I feel like I could have gone a shade darker as well. So imagine, I am the last shade in their shade range. So if you're deeper than me, then you cannot even try this product out, which is ridiculous. I don't know why Maybelline just came out with 9 shades, because they've done such a good job with the Fit Me foundation. They have so many shades in that foundation, so this was really not expected, but this product is really good. It does look like it's my shade once I dot it on my face, but once blended out, it looks a little bit light, but I can always make it work with the rest of my makeup. So the Fit Me Fresh Tint is actually a makeup and skincare hybrid. It has vitamin C, it has SPF 50. Love the fact that it has SPF 50, but I still don't have the guts to skip my sunscreen. Never ever. I will always wear my sunscreen no matter which makeup product has SPF. I don't care. And this is literally all that I've been using these days. I'm loving this product. I've ditched all my foundations these days. On a daily basis, I'm loving this Fit Me Fresh Tint, and it looks very nice, very beautiful on the skin. It has a very lightweight texture, and the finish reminds me a lot about the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, because it actually gives you a very nice smooth poreless kind of a finish, just like the foundation, but only the coverage is really less. So overall, I'm loving this product out. You should definitely try this if you're into very like light coverage, no makeup kind of a look. Let's move on to blushes. I have two of them. The first one is by Smashbox. This is their Halo Sheer to Stay Color Tint. It's a lip and cheek tint, but I don't really like using this on my lips because I have pigmented lips and it's too sheer for me. So I love using this on my cheeks. It's such a beautiful product. It's in the shade Sunset and it's a beautiful flattering pink for my skin tone. I'm wearing the tint on this side of my face and you can see it looks beautiful. The color is really flattering. What I really like about this tint is that it is not very watery. You have enough control to blend this product out. It blends beautifully. I've noticed this one thing about high-end and cream blushes and lip and cheek tints is that they always are so blendable. I think the only kind of patchy lip and cheek tints and blushes that I've tried are from Drugstore, but I've never faced an issue with any high-end product. I think they just nail the formula really well. It has a very nice sheer color to it. You can build it up and intensify it very easily. You have really good control to blend the product. It blends very easily. It's like a very mousse kind of a formula and it looks very flattering on my skin. And also what I like about this product is that it sits matte on your skin. Once you apply this, once it's blended out, you will notice that your skin in that area looks a little bit mattified. So if you have oily skin and you're looking for a good lip and cheek tint, then definitely try this out, because even though it's a cream product, on your skin it sits really matte, which is a good thing. I also really like the packaging. It is very convenient to just directly apply the product and just blend it out with your fingers. I mostly blend it out with my fingers. I think it's best blended with your fingers. It gives you a very beautiful flush of color on your cheeks. So this is definitely a favorite. If you're looking to try this product out from Smashbox, then definitely go ahead and try it and I'm sure you will love it. The second product that I like is actually a very similar color to the shade Sunset, and this is from SimplyNam. It's their Velvet Cream Magic Blush in the shade Sister from Another Mister. It's a salmon pink color and the shade is actually very similar to the Smashbox lip and cheek tint. I recently got my hands on this blush from Cult Beauty. It's my favorite place to shop makeup from because they have so many offers going on, and I got this at a very good deal. So it's a cream blush again and it is very creamy. It's a beautiful formula. The shade is almost exactly like the Smashbox one, and this is how the shade looks like. It's a very flattering pink for my skin tone. Again, very easily blendable. It's not at all oily or patchy. It blends beautifully. I like to apply this with my finger and then blend it out with a sponge. It is so blendable and creamy that it blends easily with a sponge. So yes, this product from SimplyNam is so impressive. I love the formula. It's a very nice luxe high-end kind of a formula at a very good price, and if you're looking to try good cream blushes, then I would highly recommend you guys to try those. These two products also last really long on your skin. I've never seen them fading away from my face. They last really long on my face. And yes, I'm wearing the SimplyNam blush on this side of my face, and on my face it looks exactly the same, these two shades. These are my favorite blushes at the moment. Currently for my eyebrows, I've been loving this product from NYX. I think it's their newer launches. It's their Thick It, Slick It Thickening Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso. Actually, the first ever brow mascara that I tried was from NYX itself, and I used to love their brow mascaras. I also remember repurchasing it in the past. This is a different formula and a different variant actually, and I actually love the packaging. It looks like a squeezy tube, but you have a wand on this side, and it actually has some tiny fiber particles which gives you a very thick brow kind of an effect. It sets your brows really well. This shade Espresso is actually a really great match for my eyebrow hair, and it sets your eyebrows really well in place, and your eyebrow hair will actually stay put throughout the day. If you're someone who has really sparse eyebrows, then you should definitely try this, because the fiber particles that it has gives you a very thick brow kind of an effect. Moving on to eyeshadow, this is the only eyeshadow that I've been using these days, and for some reason I'm not even missing my other eyeshadow palettes because I'm loving this one. So this is from Kaja Beauty. You can get this from Purple. It's in the shade Chocolate Dahlia, and it's actually a stackable eyeshadow palette. So at the very bottom you have this chocolate brown color, in the middle you have this brown crease color, and on the top you have this beautiful glitter eyeshadow, which is so beautiful. This is my most favorite shade, and this is the only shade that I actually love from this tiny palette. I really love this shade. So I used to have this single Colourpop eyeshadow, which was some rose gold shade. I think it was in the shade Birthday Cake, and I used to love using that all over my lid because it gives you that very barely there kind of a glitter eyeshadow kind of a look. Like there's no color, there's no coverage to it, but it gives you a very beautiful like scattered sparkles throughout your eyelid, and it looks very pretty. So I wanted to find a substitute for that eyeshadow because that one was really old and probably expired, and I was not expecting that this eyeshadow will be exactly like that. It is so beautiful. Like you can build it up to a proper metallic eyeshadow. This is how the shade looks like, but when you apply this shadow with a fluffy crease brush and just sweep it across your eyelid, it gives you exactly that Colourpop eyeshadow wala effect, and it looks so beautiful on my eyelid. I've been using this all the time, and it's actually a very different kind of an eyeshadow. It has the most beautiful glitter particles. It reflects so much light, and it looks very pretty. I would say buy the stackable eyeshadow only for this color. Like I don't mind paying just for this color as well. I love it so much. I do use the other shades as well. Like I used this one today in my crease. It hardly shows up on my skin tone, but I still like using it in my crease as a transition. Talking about mascara, where do I even begin talking about this mascara? It is bomb.com. It gives you the most fluttery false lash kind of an effect. This is from L'Oreal, and it's the Air Volume Mega Mascara, and it's an easy waterproof mascara, which means that it is very easy to remove this waterproof mascara, which I would definitely agree. So today I've just used one coat of this mascara, and you can already see how beautiful my lashes look. This gives you that instant lift, volume, curl, length, everything to your lashes, and it looks beautiful. It's been a while since I've come across such a good mascara, and that too from the drugstore. I'm really happy that I tried this mascara out. I'm in love with it. It does not clump, it does not feel heavy on the lashes. It also looks really good on my bottom lashes. So yes, this is something that I highly recommend you guys to try out. And lastly, moving on to lips. Surprisingly, this time I have a favorite lip liner. If you know me, you know that I've been using my Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Chestnut since forever now, and I cannot seem to find any good lip liner that can beat this Wet n Wild one. But I finally found one. This is from BarryM, and BarryM is a brand which is currently, I think, exclusively available on Myntra Beauty. So you can find this product on Myntra. This is their lip liner in the shade Tan, and this is a beautiful lip liner. If you're looking for a good drugstore lip liner which is creamy, which lasts really long on your lips and has a beautiful undertone for dusky skin tones, then you have to try this one from BarryM. Yes, I definitely love it for the beautiful warm brown kind of a shade. I love such shades for my lip liners, but I also love this for its formula. It is such a good formula. I love my Wet n Wild lip liner, but the formula of this lip liner is a little bit dry. Like it's not the most creamiest lip liner. In fact, the most creamiest lip liner that I've used is from K Beauty. They have the most beautiful creamiest lip liners, but I finally found another one in the drugstore, and I'm really happy that I tried this one. And finally, talking about lipsticks, I have 3 of them. The first one is by Color Bar, and it's their Power Kiss Vegan Matte Lip Color in the shade Glamping. I spoke about this lipstick in my previous video, which was the Nykaa sale video. I very recently got my hands on this lipstick, and honestly I haven't tried this a lot, but I used it a couple of times and I'm loving the formula. The shade is beautiful. Again, a gorgeous nude lipstick for dusky skin tones. For me, it's a beautiful nude lipstick, and yeah, I really love the formula. It's very thin, very lightweight on your lips, very comfortable on the lips. So definitely give this shade a try. It's beautiful. And the other two lipsticks that I'm loving these days, the first one is by Arcelia. It's the creamy matte lipstick. What a formula! Like, this is the most beautiful creamy matte lipstick that I've tried very recently. So I don't think you can find this brand Arcelia online or even on Instagram. I'll try to find this brand and I'll link it in the description box below. But I attended their launch event and I know that they're exclusively available in your nearby Westside stores. So definitely look for this brand in the stores. They make the most beautiful lipsticks. I have so many shades from this brand, but this is the one that I'm loving these days, and this is how the shade looks like. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks exactly like the Color Bar lipstick. You guys can see there's a pattern here. I love such shades and I think they look the most flattering on me. It's a beautiful browny nude color. This one does not look exactly nude on me. It's more on the brown side, but yeah, you guys get it. So this is how the shade looks like. It is such a creamy and comfortable formula. This literally glides on your lips like butter. It is so comfortable, does not cling on to any dry patches on your lips. It sits so beautifully. If you love creamy bullet lipsticks just like me, then you have to try this shade and this particular formula from Arcelia. And lastly, I'm currently loving lipsticks from LoveChild, and I'm loving their Luxe matte lipsticks, which are their bullet lipsticks. So my most used shade is this one that I'm wearing right now. It's in the shade Hey Sugar, and this is how it looks like. I'm obsessed with LoveChild's packaging, and if you're looking for that ultimate brown nude lipstick, you have to try this shade Hey Sugar. It is so flattering on my skin tone, and this is how it looks like. It's a very nice flattering brown nude color, and the formula is again on the creamy matte side, but it's not as creamy as the Arcelia one. It slightly sits more matte on your skin. Definitely not transfer proof. These bullet lipsticks do transfer, but they have very minimal transfer. So yes, you should definitely try the shade Hey Sugar. The other two shades that I'm loving a lot are Caramel. This is again a nude shade, and this is actually an exact dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk Medium. I actually did a comparison video on my Instagram as well. This is literally an exact dupe of that lipstick. Even the formula is so close to the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick formula. So yes, this is a beautiful pinky brown nude shade. And lastly, I'm loving this brown shade, which is in the shade Barfi, and this is how it looks like. Looks very flattering on my skin tone. So if you're looking for some really comfortable creamy matte lipsticks from the drugstore, then you have to try these shades out. So with that, we come to an end of today's video. I hope you guys found the video helpful. I'm gonna leave all the product links in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. And please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon besides it to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.